Okay, the What Happened Music podcast today. Today is a topic that John Demko's going to head because I feel like I should stay out of it.
This is known as John. John has a rant.
So I'm
Okay,
just going to sit
so
here.
I'm a fool, and for some reason I go on these Facebook guitar player pages, which I've met plenty of nice people, and this guy ends up posting something which I just think is ridiculous. Which is he's like, I'm teaching part time in a music store, and they're making me teach a ukulele student. This is ridiculous. And then like goes on and says like, what a worthless instrument, this and that. And all I can think about is if you have that big of an issue learning an instrument that literally is capo the fifth fret, remove two of the strings, re-enter tuning, and you probably shouldn't be teaching. And I don't even mean that from a technical skill wise point. I can't imagine what happens when someone comes into the shop and goes, "I'd like to learn a Taylor Swift song," because if you are so close minded into being able to learn like a couple of ukulele tunes, I can't imagine what
I
your
mean,
other feelings are.
just stay outside of this still person.
Sure.
So, well, like I imagine and know from you talking like with guitar, you really have to be okay, which is like this person just wants to play some pop songs. They don't really
Yeah.
want to get better. They just want to, show off with their friends, sing some songs. And that's part of why guitar's so
That's
popular and why you can be a guitar teacher
as an accompanying instrument.
without
Yes.
really necessarily being the greatest guitarist in the world.
So it's like I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but as a guitar teacher, and the shop I teach at is great. Yes, I play a little bit of banjo, but the owner basically said, "Hey, can you teach claw hammer banjo?" And I'm like, ethically, I shouldn't be teaching anyone claw hammer banjo unless that person is such a novice or beginner. And he was okay with not like putting me in a weird situation or something like that. But you're going to get people who are going to want to do ukulele and do these other things. I'm amazed he hasn't come across someone saying, "Hey, I'd like to learn ukulele. Can you teach that?"
I mean, ukulele is getting to be pretty popular. A lot of music teacher forums, they're like, I'm starting a
Yeah.
ukulele class. I'm raising money to buy ukuleles because they're very cost effective.
It's
And
it's so it's incredibly simple. There's a reason why on guitar, if you were to have a student after like 3 or 4 weeks and like, oh, they know 8 or 9 chords, you'd be like, oh, that's absolutely amazing. On ukulele, that's kind of the norm. It's not that the instrument is necessarily easier, but it's certainly simpler to view. I'm still under
well,
the
it's not
opinion.
that physically big either.
Yeah,
So.
it's easy. It's easier to handle. The less strings certainly help. What you're expected to do on it is lessened. So yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are as a wind player in terms of. Obviously there's the ethical standpoint. If you want to argue that, where it's like, listen, I shouldn't be teaching this instrument because someone shouldn't be paying me money for my shortcomings. And again, claw hammer banjo is one of those things. Although I think I kind of play a claw hammer style. Again, I don't know enough about it in the comping patterns to be like, oh yeah, this is definitely what you were looking for. But yeah, to like knock some other person's musical interest as a teacher is ridiculous.
Yeah, I would say if it's not a question of being able to, like you wouldn't come to me and say like, here's your private trumpet student. Because like I could teach like, oh well, here's your fingerings and all that, but like I'm not gonna be able to give you like the full advanced trumpet
Well,
technique.
let,
But you're talking about like he's able to, he just doesn't want to.
let me ask you a question. That would be, and I feel it's the same equivalent. Also, I think people don't understand how. And again, I'm a fan of the ukulele.
Okay.
It's
You have those ukulele bop
oh,
videos.
there's ukulele bop videos, which is actually a really nice exercise in saying I have to do something in like an octave and a half, like comfortably. I guess 2 octaves if you really want to, you really want to get up there. But if someone, if you were teaching at a shop
Okay.
and someone said, "Oh, we need you to teach private recorder lessons to this one student," because they really want to learn recorder, or they did third grade recorder and they loved it and they want to continue, your reaction would be,
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
It's wouldn't be
It's
difficult for me to do it. It's another student on my block, which I'm not complaining about getting paid.
yeah.
So
The bottom line is, don't whine when someone says like, "Hey, here's something." Like, and that's what I said to the guy. I was like, "Yeah, it's I hate when people try to give me easy money." You know what I mean? Well, oh, I'm sorry that I don't know. So that's he then called me Captain Attitude. I then called him Admiral Whiner,
and that's why I'm not
and
involved.
that's why. And then they deleted my comments
Yeah,
because I don't know. The guy was.
but you're still in the group.
Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah, they didn't kick you out of the
They
group.
haven't kicked me out of the group.
Nice.
Yeah, so let us please let us know your thoughts on if you teach privately instruments that you have taught that maybe that were out of your comfort zone, or just your general thoughts on someone just being like so negative on something that's easy and simple